Yo, what's up, everybody? So this is the first time I'm actually going to be covering the Pixel 3 Lite. I did grab some information. My source is phonearena.com. However, they did make mention that this is not officially been announced. Okay, so this is just stuff that has been grabbed upon by them. They did update the page. So originally they first posted this out on November 27th, 2018. They did a recent update to this page on December 10th. So I'm just kind of going through it just to kind of see what they think it could possibly be. Now, the Pixel 3 Lite obviously aims to be a budget Pixel device, which thankfully they opted to do something like this because, you know, I personally think that flagship devices should have a mini version. They actually tried this out back, I think, in 2012. HTC had like the Play version or the Google Play version. No, well, was it? Yeah, it was good. No, Google Play version was just to give it stock Android, but they had like mini versions of them, which were a little bit more watered down specs. But because they watered down the specs, it made the pricing of the device a bit more affordable than than its flagship counterpart. And obviously Apple does it with the 10s. 10s Max is their flagship, and then they have the 10R, which seems to be selling well. And I kind of thought it would, just because it gave more options, it gave it more, where people can actually feel like their device is personalized, which is one of the reasons why some people do jump ship from iOS to Android, is for customization, personalization. And so now they get it with the iPhone 10R, even though iOS is still iOS. But anyways, so let's kind of take a look and see what Phone Arena has to say, what the specs are for the Pixel 3 Lite. There's no pricing yet on it. I do have a picture here, which really just looks like the Pixel 3. So, all right. So basically on their main page, they have like the main points of the specs. So a 5.5-inch display, 1080 by 2220 pixels, a 12.2 megapixel rear camera, and an 8 megapixel front-facing camera. So no mention of dual cameras in the front. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 670, clocked at 2 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and the battery is a 2915 milliamp. So we'll kind of just go into where they kind of break it down a little bit. So we're going to first look at the display. It says 5.5 inches, obviously, 1080 by 2220 at 449 pixels per inch. Is an IPS LCD panel. Screen to body ratio is 72.34%. Ambient light sensors and proximity sensors. Going into the camera, optic image stabilization, phase detection, autofocus with an aperture rating of f1.8 on the rear camera, or main camera as they call it, dual LED flash, 8 megapixel front-facing camera. As design-wise, basically it's going at 151.3 by 70 by 9 millimeters. The body is mainly made out of plastic, so we're guessing no wireless charging here. Fingerprint sensor on the back itself. For the hardware and performance, again, the Snapdragon 670 octa-core chip, clocked at 2 gigahertz, with the Adreno 615, 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and we'll be running, obviously, Android 9.0 Pie. Battery is a 2915 milliamp hour battery with USB power delivery only, so no wireless charging, but it does have fast charging. So for data connectivity, LTE-A CAT, so we got 1213, which is a 600 to 150 mbits, HSDPA plus 4G. So yeah, there you guys go. You guys have it. As far as other specs here, Bluetooth, yes, it is Bluetooth capable, which it should be. It's 2019 coming up here, so it better be have Bluetooth. Mobile hotspot capable, obviously. Now it does use USB Type-C, so that's a plus. It would be so killer if they put just US like micro USB. That would just I know a lot of people would get pissed off at that. So I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anything other that would need to be mentioned here. Not really. I mean, just the average stuff: earpiece, multi-speaker. Wait a minute. It's got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Sweet. So I know a lot of manufacturers are ditching that to get more space. So that's going to be a plus. But yeah, nothing really out of the norms or anything like that. Still, there is there's so much sites talking about the Pixel 3 Lite, but there's not a lot of definite this is it. And again, by Phone Arena right here, who in my opinion, has not really had the best track record as far as giving specifications. I mean, they are trustworthy to an extent, but sometimes they get it wrong, typos and things like that. But so far, nothing really out of the norms, other than the fact that the processing power is just going to be, it's given a like a mid-range processor rather than what they would throw in a flagship, which makes sense. It would call it a light version, but also just seeing the fact that it doesn't have dual front-facing cameras, so being able to take what you could do with the Pixel 3 or the Pixel 3 XL, being able to get those broader selfie shots and whatnot. So you probably won't be able to do it with this. But then again, one of the things I'm going to say about the Pixel 3 Lite and regarding its cameras is that it's going to have to live up to its big brother, right? Like, there's no reason that anyone should put out two devices that's going to be given a lot of thumbs up from different sources and say it's probably one of the best cameras in 2018, and then you follow up with the Lite version or the baby brother that just can't really compete. So I'm thinking here that while yes, they did kind of water it down a little bit, the cameras should be okay, even though the cameras are watered down too, obviously, to the point of it not having dual front cameras, so you can get a wide selfie shot and then a basic selfie shot. But still, it's looking to, in my opinion, if these are going to be the specs of it, it's looking to be a device that, yes, I would say I would pick one up myself. Actually, I'm kind of waiting for that, because if the Pixel 3 Lite comes out, that would definitely be the device that I would go after. But if it doesn't come out by the time that I'm looking to upgrade to a new device, then it's going to be the original Pixel that I want to go after. And I still may even get the original Pixel just because I want to get the first Pixel. I just want to own one. That's just me. Okay, I'm not always chasing new flagships. I'm chasing phones that I've had an interest in or have an interest in. So that's just me. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you guys can check it out yourselves. Go to phonearena.com and look at it and see, the specs that they say it may have. Okay, this is not official specs, but this is, I guess, from sources they've gathered together and put together in a nice little spreadsheet of it. You guys can get an idea to basically have an idea of what the phone's going to be about. So let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are about the Pixel 3 Lite. Would you end up getting one if you didn't get the 3 or the 3 XL? Let me know in the comment section of the video. Thanks a lot for dropping by and listening to what I had to say, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Aloha.